During the workhead assembly process, specifically when connecting the workhead to the main body, you must first start the machine. Begin by checking the control panel buttons to ensure they are all in their reset positions. Double-check this step carefully. Once you have confirmed that all controls have returned to their default positions, look beneath the operator's seat. Locate the main power switch and flip it outward to the on position. Once activated, slightly increase the throttle. Next, press the black button located adjacent to the power switch. This controls the choke, which must also be pulled outward. Finally, turn the ignition key to start the engine. Once the machine has started, increase the throttle slightly further, and then push the choke control back inward. Move to the forward or reverse control lever and push it forward to drive the machine body forward. After starting the machine, drive the main body forward until it is positioned directly above the workhead. Align the machine body with the corresponding mounting slots on the workhead below. Lower the hydraulic lift mechanism on the right side first to begin the assembly on the right-hand side. When installing, use the mounting pin to test the fit first. Check if it slides in smoothly. If the pin does not insert easily, proceed to the control panel to make adjustments. On the panel, the right leveling control raises or lowers the hydraulic lift cylinder on the right side. Use the up or down buttons to adjust its height. The left leveling control performs the same function for the left side cylinder. Adjust the right side until the pin can be inserted successfully. Once aligned, do not forget to insert the steel bushing sleeve. At this point, you may use a hammer to drive the mounting pin fully into place. After the pin has passed through, be sure to engage the safety lock pin. Repeat this entire process to install the left side using the same method. With the workhead now successfully connected to the main body, proceed to connect the hydraulic hoses. Connect the corresponding plugs. These utilize quick connect couplings. Pull back the locking collar on the quick connect fitting. Insert the hose, and then release the locking collar to secure the connection. The remaining two hydraulic hoses must also be connected individually using the same quick connect method. Simply plug them in. Next, locate the vibration control cable. Connect the two ends of this cable together. Align the connectors carefully, then twist to tighten them securely. Once tightened, use a cable tie to bundle and secure the connection neatly. The cable for the tilt angle sensor plugs into the designated port here. Align the wider notch on the connector plug with the corresponding slot on the port and insert it upward. After insertion, be sure to tighten the locking collar. Finally, connect the remaining two cables. Pay close attention to the specific connectors to ensure you distinguish between them correctly when connecting the final pair of wires. The working head assembly is now complete. Once installed, start the machine to test whether the various functions of the working head are operating normally. To start the machine, increase the throttle slightly, pull the power switch outward, pull the choke lever outward, and then turn the key to ignite the engine. Next, proceed to the control panel to test each function. Excellent, all functions are operating correctly. Now, regarding the proper shutdown procedure. First, reduce the throttle to its minimum setting. When shutting down, be sure to press and hold the front-mounted button. Verify that all buttons have returned to their original positions and are in the off state. Then, turn the key to cut the ignition. Finally, locate the power switch and push it inward to complete the shutdown process. Set up the tripod and ensure it is level. Then, check the bubble level located at the top. As long as the bubble is centered within the indicator ring, the tripod is properly leveled. Once the tripod is positioned, mount the transmitter unit directly onto it. When mounting, observe the underside of the transmitter. You will find a threaded hole there. Align this with the mounting screw on the tripod, and once seated, be sure to tighten the screw securely. Next, adjust the tripod's height to a range between 1.8 and 2.5 meters. Once tightened at the desired height, the unit is ready to be powered on. The green button serves as the power switch. For single plane operation, simply press it once. Allow the transmitter to complete its startup sequence automatically. It will then proceed to self-level. At this stage, the transmitter has been successfully installed. The next step involves installing a digital receiver. This represents the prescribed elevation, specifically the reference point provided by the client. Next, take the handheld rod, securely attach the digital receiver to it by tightening the screws, and mount it firmly onto the rod. Then, switch on the digital receiver and verify that the bubble level is centered within its indicator range. Once the rod is securely positioned, locate the 0 point to establish the target elevation. With the elevation set, the next step is to start the machine. First, switch on the machine's main power supply. Then, slightly increase the throttle. Move to the left side of the machine and pull the choke lever outward. Now, start the engine. Simply turning the ignition key will suffice. Once the engine has started, push the choke lever back in to close it and increase the throttle further. Next, proceed to the control panel and press the auto button. After pressing it, wait for 3 to 5 seconds. Then, take the handheld rod with the digital receiver and move to the front working head to adjust the elevation. Ensure the handheld rod is held perfectly level when positioning it. Use the control panel to adjust the height of the lifting mechanism, the leveling rods. If you are positioned on the left side, adjust that side first. Use the left leveling button to raise or lower the mechanism until the 0 point is found. Once the left side is set, move to the right side. Use the right leveling button to raise or lower that side until its 0 point is found. After measuring the right side, recheck the left side, and then recheck the right side again. It is crucial to repeatedly verify both sides several times to ensure accuracy. Once both sides of the vibrating plate have been adjusted to the 0 point, extend the 2 aluminum rods upward. Once positioned, tighten the screws. Next, mount the digital receiver onto the aluminum rods on both sides. During this installation process, ensure that the front face of the receiver is directed squarely toward the driver's seat. Then, tighten the screws to secure it firmly in place. Afterward, connect the coiled cable. Note that the 2 connectors on the cable are distinct. One features pinholes, while the other features pins. Insert the connector with the pinholes into the receiver unit. Align the notch on the connector with the corresponding alignment guide on the receiver port, push it in, and then tighten the outer locking collar. Finally, insert the other connector into the corresponding port on the opposite side, ensuring the wider notch faces upward. Align it correctly, push it in, and tighten the outer locking collar to complete the connection. Once the installation is complete and the cables are connected, it is essential to calibrate the device until the central green indicator light illuminates. To perform this calibration, loosen the mounting screw slightly to allow for vertical adjustment. If the red light illuminates, it indicates the unit is positioned to low and needs to be raised. If the yellow light illuminates, it indicates it is positioned to high and needs to be lowered. You must adjust the unit until the central green light remains continuously illuminated. After calibrating this side, repeat the exact same procedure to install and calibrate the unit on the opposite side. Remember to tighten the mounting screws securely once the green light is steadily illuminated to ensure the device remains firmly fixed in place.